Hi, everybody. This is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto. Well under 20 if you're at my house and eating. And when I say under 20, I mean my carbs. I count total, not net. So anyway, Scott the Truckdriver had a podcast on, I think he made it like yesterday, Friday, and today is Saturday as I record this. And what he does is he tells us for homework for the weekend to donate like 4 hours to watching these two particular video podcasts. And one of them is with Dr. Asim Malhotra. And he does, he's at the symposium and he gives this talk. And my favorite part is watching the man next to him. And the title of that, gosh golly, sorry, I never thought that I'd have to look this up, but of course I did. The title of it is Big Pharma. It's Killing for Profit, Big Pharma. And yeah, I found it, Big Food and Big Pharma, Killing for Profit. And it comes through Ivor Cummins' Fat Emperor feed as well. And so he's in front of the Parliament, I believe, and he's a cardiologist. And so Scott the Truckdriver spent a bit of time talking about him, and it's very, very interesting because I got this book from Amazon, Pioppi Diet, and always said that I wanted to read it and review it and everything else. And I really like this doctor. He's a cardiologist, and he really is pulling back the veil on the corruption, the criminality, the gouging people, the waste of pills on people. It's just amazing. But the way that I discovered him, and I can't remember, but it was anyway with this book. So I got this from Amazon, and it was written 2017 along with Donal O'Neill. And this is a little village in Italy, and they all got healthy with him. And so I wrote the book about it. The only difference I see is that this diet allows some fruits, except grapes and bananas and unsweetened fruits. But outside of that, it's very ketonian in a lot of the things that he says. And he is a cardiologist. And so of course, he's, right on with everything that he says. And he's certainly in our corner as people that practice keto. So I won't go into the details of the book because, alas, I haven't read it. But this I like. So it has recipes, and it has exercises, and it's just really I think it was like $7 or $8 on Amazon. But like, I love this one: boiled eggs with asparagus soldiers. That's what he calls them. No, bacon soldiers. But anyway, this is my favorite thing, and I look forward to reading it. Chapter 9: Stop counting calories and stop snacking. And as a lot of you know, we are not supposed to smack. I do the smacking. We are not supposed to snack. We are supposed to keep our insulin spikes at a minimum. That's why they recommend just having 2 meals per day, and getting yourself to 1 meal a day if you can. OMAD, that's what that's called. And I practice OMAD, and I am very amazed that I do it. And I have 2 fatty coffees. One is the full bore bulletproof coffee at midnight if I'm doing an overnight, and between 3 and 4 if I'm not doing an overnight, because I sleep in. And then I have another, still with added butter and heavy whipping cream, between 9 and 10 during the day. And then that carries me through. We have our one meal of the day between 3 and 4 in the afternoon. And if I'm working it overnight, I go to bed at 4:30, and if I'm not, I last until 7:30. But I will be reading this. But in the meantime, it's just very, very interesting. There's just a lot of, just a whole bunch of lifestyle as well as very keto and keto-fied ways of eating in here. And so I just thought it was kind of funny to hear Scott is talking about him. Then I watched the video that he, strongly told us to watch for this weekend. And then I said, oh yeah, there's the book. There's the book that I promised to read and review. And, it would be a nice thing to kind of sit outside in the springtime warmth and have this. So I'm looking forward to it. He also gives menu plans. So anyway, it's a nifty little book, very much like the Eat Rich, Live Long, Ivor Cummins one. I'm not surprised because this came in on Ivor's Fat Emperor feed to watch the movie, and so, or the at least the podcast on YouTube from when he was before Congress or the Parliament. So that's that for me with that. And as most of you know, I offer one-on-one coaching. I offer phone calls, but ideally the one that I like the best is a 30-minute conversation with me, followed by 30 days of emailing. And what we do is we just work on the tracking, the weighing, the measuring, and getting you all in a comfy little place of, it's like a boot camp for keto, either returning people or new to it. And oftentimes they'll list something in their tracker that's a food I've never heard of, and I ask them to send me the ingredient list, or I go onto Amazon and look it up and see what interesting things are in it. Sometimes it's a keto food, and sometimes it's a kind of sort of might be a keto food, and then other times it's not even close to a keto food. So this is the stuff that we learn an email at a time, and there's many emails throughout the day. It's not like one and done for the day, and it's not 30 emails and you're done. It's 30 days of whatever you need emailing. And so I offer those two packages at ketocoachingsarah.com. So I've got 2 overnights under my belt. I've got 1 more to do. I have a Mississippi roast stew in the oven. So instead of making it into the roast, it's going to be a stew. And I put in cauliflower crumbles. I put in radishes as the red bliss potatoes, and the seasonings and the pepperoncini. And so that's cooking away, and that will sit in the fridge for a couple of days before we have it. And tonight is the incredible keto pizza that is in Ivor Cummins' book, Eat Rich, Live Long. And it's got grown-up things on it, like goat cheese, crumbled blue cheese, and prosciutto, along with the pepperoni. And so I look forward to having that. And that will be our fun for the day here. That's going to be my OMAD. And I don't have my great big green leafy salad with ample amounts of oil measured onto it Saturday and Sunday. Sunday is a veggie heavy day with asparagus, cauli crumbles, and Brussels sprouts. But I do have my big green leafy Monday through Friday. And when I always talk about not fearing the fat, it's because the fat helps the nutrients in the, especially in those intensely dark lettuces that I use, gets the nutrients to be absorbed into your body. And isn't that what we want? We want to get it. But having a dry salad, that's like the old Weight Watchers days. Get over that thought. Remember that video I did on, do you still have a Weight Watchers head while eating the keto food plan? Which means that like you're looking at fat as if it's still the third rail. Oh, I can't touch. Oh, I better be careful. I don't want to have too much fat. Well, since I went to OMAD, 1 meal a day, added extra salts into my beverages, from coffee to water, and added more fat to my diet. I usually have between 125 and 140 grams of fat every day. I lost weight. Yes, you heard me right. My weight has gone down. My range is usually between 121 and 123, and Thursday's weigh-in was 118.4. So it's a go figure, and I'm going to ride it for as long as I can. So that makes me very, very happy. My food plan, as I told you, is a bulletproof coffee, there's brain octane, coconut oil, and pasture-raised butter, Kerrygold, and 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, also pasture-raised organic. And that's in the first bulletproof coffee. And the second one are 2 tablespoons of the heavy whipping cream and 1 tablespoon of butter. And those carry me from either midnight to 3 p.m. or from 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. when we have our one meal a day. So that's how I'm rolling here. It's all about the keto food, always is. Weighing, tracking, measuring, paying attention to what I eat, but not being totally obsessed with it. Even though if you see me here, it looks like that's all I think about. It's not. Sometimes I think about a nap, which is right about where I am right now after my night. All females, all with alcohol issues. Just one of those kind of nights. And so I will see you the next time here. So the book is The Pioppi Diet, about a group of people in Italy, and they are allowed 1 glass of wine too, which wouldn't be for me. But it's rather a full, exciting book. It's got what you can enjoy, what you can avoid. It's just one of those little books that I ordered, and now I promise I will read it along with Ivor Cummins' Eat Rich, Live Long. Both of them are very similar, and it's a lifestyle. That's the point, is that both those books focus on lifestyle, not just the food plan, because you want to do this for life. And if you're an older body with an older metabolism, you want to get it right, right? You don't want to have the feelings that you had before. Just remember all those years where Weight Watchers was the answer. And then you strayed away and gained the weight back, and then you joined again, and the new program at Weight Watchers was the answer. You don't have to do any of that. And you don't have to, go without fat. Isn't fat the best part of it? Oh, I love it, especially coming from my generation where there was such a fear of fat. So I'm very happy to be here. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Please comment. KetoCoachingSarah.com if you're in trouble. If you just want to pull it together and, just get a little bump. I will see you the next time. Thanks so much for listening. Bye-bye for now.